Greetings everyone, hello and welcome back to Sleepy Hollow to year 10 where we are right now, finishing up the healer hut as we speak. This will have a couple of effects really. The first one is that it is increasing desirability of the whole area now, right? I think only when we have someone working in that. No, we don't need to have it active really. Desirability bonus still works even if it's inactive. And I would like to keep it inactive for the moment because there's no one sick. Right, so we only need to assign someone here if there's someone sick. Then it will also cost me something, and it will cost me 25 per month, which is really expensive. We only have a surplus of 8 right now, but as we know, we don't need to have it active all the time. Villagers immigrated, 1 at least, that's not much, and another villager was born. Still very slow population growth that we have at the moment. I would like to have this a bit faster if possible. Now with that, those people are at 30 desirability, some of them, right? This one here, for example. The only thing they now want is another food type, and then we could upgrade them. Food type-wise, we have the root cellars, we have meat and beans, so we have actually 2 food types. We also have some smoked fish, that is fine, but that's it, right? There's no other food at the moment in, so we definitely should have a bit more coming towards us then. Another trader, this one actually would purchase some pottery. Let's do this. That's around 4 that we have there. So, Mael, you can do this. He's seeking food right now. What? Get that in, please. No, it's gone, I think. It's already being brought to the market as far as I know. Might be the case. No, there it is, right? And let's sell it for a bit of gold that we can get out of that. Very good. And this is of course one of the primary reasons why we should have some pottery there when there is a trader purchasing that. Mael, you can actually stop working now though. We don't need you. Now the farming is coming along as well. I'm expecting a good harvest this year. Oh yes, 600 beans that we're getting out. We're also getting the first time flax, 275. And we're also getting some cabbage in very high quantity. So what we definitely should have ready by then is the root cellar. Because this one here, it actually has some capacity left, so this is fine. That's okay. And the other one would be then down here. We also have the soap production and the ceramics production fully up. Very good. And the weaver building is also coming along. This will then use the flax right away that we get out of the field. And there's the harvest. At least of food. And I think the flax harvest also starts now. Yes. That's going to be great. Getting some proper clothing finally. Those people don't have the highest clothing happiness anymore, so I definitely want to provide. Very good. We should actually see this right away. Willow we have. No, flax is not in yet, so we don't see it if it's stored in the farm. It needs to be stored in the storehouse. And there we can see that. There it is. Right. Yeah. Flax is in. So now we're just waiting then for the weaver. Yeah, the root cellar unfortunately is full, so it can go a bit overboard there. That's fine when we have the full harvest in. But we really do need to have the other root cellar here up and running soon. We got a full year now of food available there. So that's okay. Even though 6 months of spoilage, so only half of that is actually usable. This should really provide now the 2 types of food that we have in, right? There's no other reason. So we really should get the 2 types. Of course, they, I think, need to be at the market or something. So I will need to have a second marketer here that is going to work on that. It doesn't increase my monthly stock here. The monthly income is at 17, so this is going up the more stuff we have in here. We have normal meat in right now. That's not great. So please stock it up with some proper stuff. Why do you get raw meat? Let's actually disable this for the market. This is not making sense. A wolf. Very good. Let's not stock up on raw stuff, please. Get the normal things in. The processed food. Crazy what they're doing. Not very smart. Now she's getting some real food, right? Okay, firewood still? Where's the priority here, guys? Firewood again? Alright, I mean, it's autumn. So I can understand that you're getting firewood in now. But you also should get some food. So she just got some food here. And yeah, very good. Smoked fish, the greens, smoked meat, and beans. So this should really be all the food types now necessary that we can then upgrade. And this is looking like there is an immigration wave coming in. Just at the beginning of winter. That's a very bad timing, but okay, I'll take it. 9 people. That is some good growth there. We will need another house for this. 9 people. Well, that's the house right over there then. So it will get affected also by the healer hut. This one is still on its way. We will need to put the highest priority on this house there. Because it's winter and we got 2 homeless people. Not something you usually want to have. Plus also, of course, my logs continue to stay low. Still plenty of trees here. We can actually move it a bit further up. And here, things are regrowing a bit, right? I see lots of baby trees coming to life. But we definitely will need that second work camp. We do have 14 laborers available right now. Hooray! With that, we can really do something. We can reinforce my production, for example, of clay. We can sell this one then, right? We can reinforce the production. Well, let's increase it on ceramics because we got lots of clay, right? Also soap. I would like to produce more now. That's just really good. I might actually go for more shoes. And we should also be seeing an improvement now to clothing then. Once this has been finished. All taking just so long. I would definitely like to have a second guard. Let's put the full garrison onto the lookout tower now. So that we can really kill anyone that comes close. And can we have a second one here? Yes, I would also like to have a second wagon driver. So that we have a proper logistics system also backing it all up. Alright, 2 types of food are in though. Come on. Actually, there's 4 types of food in. And if I just go by meat and vegetables, we at least have 2 types in. They should really want to upgrade here. And we got some sick people. So let's go ahead and activate that healer. Seeking some medicine right now. And going then to heal. Of course, this is going to cost me. But we have a bit of money there in stock, so this is fine. Another bear. Let's try to get this bear to the lookout tower. It should not be so fast that it can kill one of my villagers, but we'll just see. Run! Make it, Kami. You can do this. Get to that lookout tower. Safety awaits. That bear is determined. Villager has been cured. Perfect. There's the tower. And the tower can quickly fire. Oh, God. Kill it! Bears are so strong. Very good. Took us quite some shots. Villager has been cured. We have 2 types of food. Very good. Now desirability lacks a bit. We need to finish that festival pole if I want to get things cracking. We could also try this. This is increasing it by 3 to 4 actually. Having 1 up here could be fine. Costs me 30 gold. The rest we would have. Not something I would like to easily place though, as it is really costing me. So let's just wait on that festival pole here. The gold is already in, so we shouldn't waste it. Really, the problem is the logs. Let's chop down some some trees then manually again. And the firewood splitter, we have 2 there active, so of course this is consuming a lot of wood. No, I don't want to tone it down anywhere. We need to just get more logs. 7 laborers, that can also work for that. Hopefully they do. At least the house, the shelter has all the logs now, so they can build it. There you go. And at least those guys also have some housing now. Very good. And there we have it. Year 11 is upon us. Probably another raider attack coming soon. We continue to build stuff like the festival rope there right now. Typhoid. Alright, I'm going to keep that healer hut active for a little bit longer. So someone else gets treated. There's another shelter coming up. Perfect. So we have then almost 10 spots available again. And there's also the festival pole. So there's lots of logs coming in right now because lots of these constructions are being finished, right? Like this one. This is actually a new building. Came in with a patch. And this one completes now the fulfillment, right? With this, we have all the requirements fulfilled. And we can now upgrade these buildings here once we have logs in, of course. That is over. Let's stop the healer hut. And the traveling merchant has arrived. Let's have a look. Yes, this is pretty good for us. So we can sell some clay. We don't need that much clay. We can also sell some baskets. Making some good coin here now. Actually, let's get some more clay over. Another bear attack. Let's pause this time. Get it to the city center there. Even though that bear is fast. Attacking on my buildings again. I don't believe it. Go for it. Killed it. Thank you very much. I hate bears with a passion. Alright, we're still waiting on the Weaver building there now. And of course the selling then. So, Heldron, let's assign a second one to that so we can speed things up a bit. Do you have anything else for us? He would have some cows. We don't have a cow shed yet though. Would have been nice, of course. The rest we don't need. Logs. He would sell them for only 2 per piece with a very far below average price. I might actually go for that. Right? We might actually purchase some logs and with that really push my economy there a bit. 2 children have grown up, so that's 2 more laborers. This is going well for now. And 3 builders we have. We might actually turn it up to 5 builders now that we have the laborers available. Farming wise, yep, working on the field. Then it's cabbage season for this one. The root cellar 2 is also finished, so everything for the harvest will be ready. There is a fertilizer possibility now. So we have 70% fertilizer here. We can now use my compost yard to fertilize that field if we want to. And I think we should do this, right? It will be fertilized already. Automatically chosen. Perfect. Alright, there's the clay coming in. They're taking their time though. It's 2 of them now doing it. There it is, right? Baskets. And then all the clay as well that we have so far. That's 200. So we have 700 gold in there right now. That's a lot. And we can even go with more. 860. Another trader. He would purchase nothing that we don't have or that we have. We would probably get heavy tools number 2. With that, we have now everything ready for a proper heavy tool production ourselves. Right? And we still have enough gold left to also go full in now on some logs. And I would like to do this. Let's purchase, yeah. For only 260, we can purchase 132 logs. That is a very good deal indeed. And with that, we can really do something with the village now. Perfect. Some pelts I would sell. We have too much of them. And I don't need that many anymore. We have finished the weaver building. Perfect. 2 of them are now starting with the clothes. So we don't need the hide coats anymore. I just need to make sure that we have flax available in most seasons, right? So we have it only once right now with a smaller field. And I would also like to go ahead, at least for next year, instead of carrots, we're going in with the flax there too. This will be a pretty high harvest then. That's important. Cabbage reduces fertility. We do increase it then here. We reduce it then again. And then we probably go ahead with fertility year only, right? So we got the beans here. They're increasing it plus the clover. So this is 4% fertility increase. And then we have 2 years of fertility decrease, but a bit less so. So we just need to monitor this. But it should work out actually. But we need more flax, of course. There's the upgrades. We can do this finally. It took me quite some time this way. But finally there is upgrades available. And yes, it's a shame to realize that there's still no single upgrade button. I was actually convinced that we could do this now, but unfortunately I need to auto upgrade. They're going to now into upgrade mode, right, automatically, and then just upgrade. We have the materials, so this will be fine. We have lots of logs, so let's assign a 3rd one to the saw pit again. And yeah, with that we have a fully working industry right over here. Everybody's basically working now in something that's important. There's someone sick on the ground. The healer hut needs to be enabled again. And the surplus money that we have, we should probably get back then into my stock. A few more pelts that we have sold. Let's transfer these items to the town storage. They are in. Perfect. We could purchase some crude weapons. Let's do this. They're far below the average price. Let's purchase some 5 of them. Because they're going to help us out against raiders. The Hoburg for 300 is too expensive though. Stone we have plenty of. So tools we might actually purchase a few here. But they're also very expensive. Let's not do this. Let's transfer this gold. We have 455 in stock again. And yeah, we can really be happy about that. That was a very good deal. Upgrading begins, and there it is. We get the first tier 2 houses now. They're going to pay me increased taxes. And they can also, I think, house more people. And they'll just look a bit better. We'll have a little shed there, have one more slot available, have higher quality for living, right? Pay us more taxes now. And the next demand then is actually something that is not that far away. A third food type, a bit more desirability, and also candle or pottery. Pottery we produce already. So there's the next upgrades now. Very good. That's going to be juicy. Oh, yeah, they all want to upgrade now. Going to be quite the cost, of course. Very good. Also, the work camp is finished. Very important. Let's get this one over here into the tree area. We got 2 tree areas available there. So let's start with this one. And have the ratio also set out. The fish count in the lake doesn't really go down, so I might consider another fishery here. There is one mistake that I've done. I forgot to remove the peas. They're not good for summer, so we basically have a full loss here of harvest. I think now 100 is left over. That's fine, but the rest is lost. So peas, of course, not in summer. This one here is going to be a very good harvest. So there's going to be 800 cabbages coming out. That's going to last us through winter. And we, at this point, yeah, almost completely rely also on farming. It's really that important to us. I also want to go up here now into the mountain area. Because up here, we do have coal and iron. And we're going to need them now for my iron industry then, right? So they're my next ones. And I think we are going to have then a smaller industry area here piling up. Or, well, building up with stockyards. Even though that might be, yeah, I don't know, it could be problematic because of defense. Now, I still don't see normal clothes. But they're producing, right? 6 have been produced last year. Just takes some time. But that should really increase my clothing happiness there. Yeah, it's okay. And what I can see also with all the upgrades, we're not having such a big problem anymore with the money despite having an active healer hut. I'm still going to turn it off, of course. And we're now really making a good money there. 18 gold per month at the moment. 7 laborers available again. Perfect. We're going to need them soon. Another harvest comes in here, another one comes in here this year, and this one has been harvested now, right? Yep. So we have the cabbage in, not in the root cellar yet. They're still being stored here. I hope so, because I don't see any cabbage yet in my storage. Hopefully they're still getting it over there, please. Now they're doing it, I think. Yep. Now we can see that here piling up. Perfect. Otherwise, we would have had a problem now for the next winter, but that's okay. There is another problem now. Desirability is a bit too low for these people here, so I will... Wait a second, does it not work? I think we actually need to have this one active for desirability to work out. So in that case, I do need to do something. I need to add a park, really, so that the healer hut is not responsible for desirability. So I can have one park here, I guess, behind the healer hut. That's not reaching everyone. I could, however, also do something, and I'm going to move that shelter here over. Because we have now also another building available, and that's the shrine. Provides a desirability bonus to nearby residences, and it's a pretty huge bonus, right? It's a 10% flat bonus to the houses around them, and then it goes down to 6 and 5 the further they are away. And I would like to have it right here in the center of it, so we need to get rid of this house there. 2 villagers born. We have 81 now. There you go. And let's get this shrine in here. We can just nicely squeeze it in. Also, it's looking pretty cool in this area. So we have this plaza area coming up there with the market and the festival pole. And there is the house again. And there is the shrine coming up in all its glory. Poof. And people can pray here a bit if they want to. There's also a tiny road going to the main road there. Perfect. And this, of course, once again skyrockets that desirability further. And this one wants to upgrade now as a result of that. Right, let's turn off the healer hut. Even though we're 6 on the month right now, we could still survive a long time, right? So I think at this point I could just survive with the healer hut as well, based purely on trading and stuff like that. 2 more villagers have been born. Very good. It's winter, so winter break it is. We are ending this year 11, with 6 laborers. That's okay. So we do need some reserves now, of course. Or 7. Very good. 7. Because we want to start now the iron industry, the forges, the smiths that we need for the heavy tool production, and ultimately also then for the very advanced industry that we want to add for, yeah, some proper food processing, because we don't have that at the moment. With that, the year comes to an end. Deadly cold, as always, but we have enough firewood, we have enough logs finally. Resource-wise, we are looking actually really dandy, food-wise as well, and we just continue onwards here then in the next episode. Stay tuned.